happy Sunday. Remember they used to do the monster truck commercials? Sunday. I know that wasn't just in my part of the United States that they would have those commercials. Do they still do that? I don't know. I just came from a class. It's not hot outside, but I'm warm. I had to turn the air conditioner on. Whew. This class, man, I don't know about this class. It's a class I've never done before. I don't know why. Just for some reason, I've just never done it. Well, I did it today, and I don't think it's for me. There's too much jumping and twisting, and my knees were going, excuse me, do I need to remind you how old you are? Do I need to cut a fool on you right now? Do I need to remind you? I'm going to cause stabbing pain that will remind you if you won't listen. I had to modify somewhat. Like, I can't jump and twist like that. Like, no, quit twisting my knees around. Don't play with my knees like that. So I just did it at my own speed. Like, I don't care. I'm not hurting my knees for the sake of this stupid class. So anyway, yeah, I didn't really care for it. And I'm not sad that I've never done it before, and I probably won't do it again. I did not like it. Anyway, I wanted to tell you, they finished putting the siding on the back of my house last night about 8. It was almost 8 o'clock last night when they finished up. I don't even know how they could see out there. It was getting dark. And, I went out to look at it, but it was getting dark, so I couldn't see it super well. And it looked good initially, but then I went back out there today when it was daylight and looked at it. It looks good overall. It does. I'm very pleased with it overall. The only thing is the part over the sliding door is crooked. It's like crooked, slanted. Like, obviously, if you don't like mildly infuriating pictures, you don't want to see what it looks like, because it's just so obviously crooked. Like, how I don't even have a level, and I can look at that and tell you that's not right. So that's gonna have to be fixed. And they took the cover off my outlets out there, so they have no cover on them anymore. I need the cover put back on my outlets. I don't want them out just exposed to the rain and whatnot. But they still have to come back and clean up all the trash. There's still a bunch of, all the masonite is still back there. Lots and lots of trash back there. I did communicate to the owner of this company that they need to get all the trash off my grass. They were out there cutting siding down on the ground, on the grass. Like, can you not? I spent a lot of time and a lot of money getting that backyard to look like that. And I would rather you not use it as your work surface for cutting shit. And now I have bits and pieces of insulation and siding and dust from the cutting all over my backyard. And just generic, just trash all over. So hopefully they'll come back on Monday and clean that up. I don't know. But it's done except for the slanted piece and the cover over my outlet and all the trash that needs to be cleaned up. There was a lot of siding left, like 4 or 5 huge boxes of it. And I don't know if that's because they ordered extra so they could start on the sides. I'm not really sure. I don't know what's going on with that. So there was a lot of siding left. And it's still on the giant pallet in my yard. So, yeah, that one big piece is like wonk. I'm like, that is incorrect as hell. How did you not notice that? And there are pencil marks all over it where they wrote on it with pencil. I'm assuming you have a giant eraser to come get all that off. Because I don't want numbers all over my siding. Can you get that off of there? I don't know why you did that. But I don't know anything about siding, so what do I know? And I'm mad at Lidl. I'm just full of complaints today. I tell you what, I like the new siding. I like the color. I like the way it looks. I'm very happy with it overall. The process has been a pain in the butt, but the finished product, the finished back of my house, except for that one bit, looks good. I have to say, I'm very happy with it. It looks much, much better. It looks so much better back there. So that's good. But yeah, the process of getting it done was kind of a pain in the ass. But that's normal shit. That's the way it always goes for me. And basically, it's not just me. It seems like most people, if you get any kind of work done on your house, it turns out to be a pain. But yeah, I'm mad at Lidl. I went to Lidl yesterday, and I if you've watched my other channel, you know that they have this pizza that I love. It's the best frozen pizza I've ever had in my life. They had this rising crust pizza, and it came in, let's see, you can get 4 cheese, pepperoni, 3 meat, or supreme. So they had, I think, 4 flavors, 4 types. But the crust and the sauce and everything, I think, were the same on all of them. I thought the 4 cheese one was really good. My kids didn't like it. I thought it was good. So typically we would get just the pepperoni. Best frozen pizza I have ever had in my life. It was better than a lot of fresh pizzas I've had, like fresh made. It was better than that. I mean, everything about it was perfect. The crust, the cheese, the sauce, everything about it was perfect. So good. Yeah, they don't carry them anymore. They've wiped the entire line out. They no longer carry any of them. No. So before, they had a whole refrigerated case of these frou-frou, free-range, happy goat cheese pizzas, like with the Mediterranean frou-frou and shit all over the box. Fancy pizzas that nobody buys. Like, who buys these? It's frozen pizza. I want all the preservatives. I want the chemicals. I want MSG. Put extra on it for me, because it's frozen pizza. I'm not sitting here trying to act like I'm virtuous. Just give me a frozen pizza that tastes good. I don't want goat cheese on my pizza. I don't care if it's free range and organic goats. I don't care. Give me the shit that tastes good. It's frozen pizza. Calm down. No, so now instead of having just one refrigerated case of freaking goat cheese pizza, now they got 2 refrigerated cases of freaking free-range goat cheese pizza with the swirly curly cues on the box. Whoop-de-doo. I don't want those pizzas. They taste like ass. They all do. They're just nasty. I don't want them. No, thank you very much. And so Lidl can kiss my ass, because I asked the guy that worked there, Mr. Lidl man, where are your rising crust pizzas? And he said, oh, we don't carry those anymore. I said, why? He said, well, ma'am, they just decided not to carry them anymore. We're going to have these now. You have all of these to choose from. And I said, ew, those are nasty. I don't want those. Who wants those? Are you ever going to bring the rising crust pizza back? He said, well, I don't know. Not that I know of. So, phooey on them. You know, those pizzas were the only reason I ever went to Lidl. I would go out of my way to go to Lidl to get those pizzas. I would, because they were so good. I would go stock up. I'd buy 5 or 6 of them at a time, because they were so good. And my older son absolutely loved those pizzas. Well, and they were cheap too. They were less than $3 each. You can't get them anymore. No, they don't have them. Oh, everything else in the store you can get. That happens to me all the time. Every time I find a product that I like, they either quit carrying it or they improve it to the point that I don't like it anymore. So I'm mad at Lidl, because that was the only thing they had that I liked, other than they do have these little individual cups of guacamole that are great. It's like a single serving of guacamole. You get a thing and it has 4 cups in it. It's perfect, because I'm the only person in my house that likes guacamole. My kids hate it. They don't like it. And I don't want to get a whole big thing of it, because I'm not going to eat it all before it turns brown, you know. So just the little individual servings are perfect. Oh, he can't afford a car that sounds nice. Bless his heart. It was like a $50,000 Challenger. It's too bad he couldn't afford a better muffler. Oh well. His mama didn't hug him enough. It's all right. He's just looking for attention. I hate loud cars. Hate them. I've always hated them. I don't like unnecessary noise. I just don't like it. Be quiet. So, I have no reason to go to Lidl anymore except for their guacamole, which I don't buy very often. I don't know what it is. It seems like every time I find anything I like, they stop making it or they change it somehow. Those pizzas, I said if they ever stop making these pizzas, I'm going to be very sad. And I am very sad. It's a very sad day. Like, they're just gone. They just don't have them anymore, and they're not going to bring them back. Oh, but I can get all the goat cheese pizza I want with big old slabs of goat cheese on it and green stuff in a fancy box for twice the price of the pizza I actually liked. No, thank you very much. I'll just be sad, I guess. I don't know. Oh, my son likes those Red Baron pizzas, but I don't like those, and they also cost twice as much. And they're smaller. I don't want to buy those. But I'm not crazy about Red Baron pizza. It's just, ew. No, thank you. So I'm going to Walmart because I need printer paper and a spaghetti. The thing that you scoop the spaghetti with, and I just make this right here. It's like Prince, you know, when he had a symbol for his name. It's this. I need one of these. A spaghetti fork, a spaghetti server, a spaghetti spork. This thing, I need one. Because I mentioned mine from Dollar Tree broke. I was going to buy one on Amazon, but they were kind of high. I thought, I got to go to Walmart anyway. Let me look at their things and see if they have one that looks decent for less money, because I found an OXO one on Amazon. It was like $9. I thought, $9? That just seems kind of high for something I don't use that often. And the one that I had, I bought it at Dollar Tree probably 10 years ago, and it just now broke. It was plastic and it just snapped. Well, I got at least 10 years of use out of it for $1. Can I find one that's, $4 that is similar in quality? That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I really don't use it that much. So, anyway, I need a spaghetti thing. And there was something else. I need printer paper, a spaghetti thing. And I swear there was something else. And I should have written it down, but I didn't. I think for our video on the other channel, I bought this lot of nail polish on eBay a little while back. I wanted a particular color, but it's a color that is no longer being made, and I found some, but it was in a whole lot. But I could get the whole lot of colors for about what I would pay for a single bottle from other sellers. So I just bought the whole lot, and they came in and they're beautiful. All the colors are so pretty. So I thought we would do a thing where we swatch it, like make little color in little areas with the different colors and see what they look like. So that's what I feel like doing today. And I don't know how noisy it's going to be at my house tomorrow. I have a video I want to make, but I have to do it downstairs. But if it's noisy, I'm not going to be able to do it. But we'll see. And that's all I know. It's Sunday. It's a pretty day, but it's not super warm outside, and it's a little windy out there. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to go to Walmart and get my stuff, and I'm going to go home and get my shower. And the rest of my day, I'm just going to hang out at home and not worry about it. I don't really have any other plans or anywhere else I have to be, and that's just fine by me. I love days like that. I don't want to have to run all over the place. I like a certain level of busy. I like to be somewhat busy, but not running around like a chicken with its head cut off. You ever seen that? I've seen that in real life. We used to have chickens when I was a kid, and we raised a bunch of them at one point to kill for, to eat. And we had probably 30 of them. And I remember my mom saying later, maybe the kids shouldn't be out here for this. And my dad said, oh, they're fine. They can help us. They can, they'll think it's funny. So I had to watch them cut the heads off chickens, and then the decapitated chicken would run around. It literally runs around, and then it falls over. So I remember thinking it was hilarious and just horrifying at the same time. I didn't know how to feel about it. It's kind of like when people are singing happy birthday to you and you don't know how to act. It's kind of like that. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this, and I really just wanted to be elsewhere, but I stayed out there anyway. there wasn't really anything for my brother or me to do other than just stand there. I had an interesting childhood, just crazy shit all the time. It was not typical, even for rural kids. My childhood was kind of weird. What are you collecting money for? There's a guy out here with a Tupperware bucket collecting money. Oh, it's for a little girl. I don't have any cash. I never have any cash. I don't. I have no cash. I'm sorry, dude. I don't even have $1. Sorry. Oh. I don't carry cash. I've just gotten to where I don't carry any. Because if I carry it, I spend it. And I don't know where it goes. But, yeah, I think my childhood overall was good. It was good. It was dysfunctional, but I mean, pretty much everybody's childhood in one way or another was dysfunctional, I think. I used to think that everybody else lived these perfect lives, like the families in sitcoms, where if there were any problems, they were just vaguely wacky and they solved them all within 30 minutes. And then the happy music would play and everybody would hug and the credits would roll and everything was all right. And I used to think everybody's family except mine was like that. I thought everybody lived in a perfect house and had a perfect family and everything was great. That's what I used to think. You know, occasionally you might have a very special episode, but overall it was pretty good. And I was always so envious. I always thought I would want a life like that. But honestly, there was a lot of good that came out of having kind of a funky childhood, I guess. Gives you stories to tell, if nothing else. It was definitely not the dinner at the lake with noodle salad life. There's a lot of weird stuff that went on, but overall it was good. So I'm at Walmart. Ooh, suddenly cold. So I'm at Walmart and I'm going to go in and get my stuff. So I just wanted to tell you, the siding for the most part is done. Like it's put up. And so it's put up. Ow. But they're going to have to fix that crooked piece. That's going to drive me crazy until they fix it. And put a cover back over my exterior outlets. I don't know where the cover went. There was a cover on them, but there's not now. So get them to fix that. Put my jacket back on. It's always cold in Walmart. It's just always cold in there, so I'll put my jacket back on before I go in. But yes, it's Sunday. And at least tomorrow I'll be able to work from home since I have my internet again. So at least there's that. I won't have to move my computer anywhere, which is great. So yeah, I try to look at the bright side of things, and that's definitely a good thing. I will not take it for granted again anytime soon. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I hope everything is going really well for you, and I will see you again soon.